Hello, Zedi. In the past, you have played against Panathinaikos many times. How does it feel now to be part of this great history that the club has?
Obviously, I'm really happy. You know, like you said, I used to play. You know, when I was in Efes, I used to play a lot against Panathinaikos, especially in this. You know, in front of the fans. You know, I was always like, man, this is this is a great atmosphere here. But you know, now that I'm player of Panathinaikos, you know, I'm very happy and happy to be in a team that has won a EuroLeague 7 times, and obviously last year a champion team. So that's why, you know, I'm really happy and excited to be here.
In the airport, you showed the number 8 with your fingers to the fans. Is that a goal that you can achieve here?
Definitely,
you think?
Definitely. That's the goal. You know, that's the goal, to put the 8 stars on our jersey, and obviously we want to go on back-to-back in the EuroLeague, and you know, we want to win all the cups that we can. But it's not going to be easy. I think that this year is going to be even more difficult than the last year. So that's why we have to be ready, and you know, we have a great team, great squad, great coach. So I think that if everybody plays, you know, perfectly, I think that we'll have a good year.
About the coach, you have experienced Ergin Ataman. What do you think is the secret of his great success?
I think he gives freedom to his players, you know, because he trusts all of us, and I think that's why his teams are successful all the time, because I think the players who, when you see who has struggles in the recent years, and then suddenly they go and they play with Coach Ataman, and then you can see how they grow fast, you know. So I think that you know, obviously for me it was not a hard decision, you know, to join the Panathinaikos, because as soon as I talked to coach, you know, I was like, okay, you know, I will sign with Panathinaikos. But I think that everybody in this team is, you know, happy to work with Coach Ataman, who I believe is you know, one of the best, if not the best coach in Europe, and you know, he just gives freedom to his players.
You said about Coach Ataman that it was a reason for you to come here. You had offers from both NBA and the EuroLeague. Is something else that convinced you to come to Panathinaikos, except Ergin Ataman?
I mean, obviously the history. You know, obviously the history that Panathinaikos has, and all those players that played here before. You know, yes, you know, coach was. I talked with him and he convinced me and everything, but besides that, like, you know, history of this team is huge, and you know, obviously coming to from an NBA, coming to a EuroLeague champion is, you know, is a very big thing. So that's why you know, I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to play our first game in Oaka.
What are your first impressions of your new teammates? What style of basketball can we expect from Panathinaikos this year?
I think same as last year. I mean, you guys, I think, know how coach likes to play. I think that there's not going to be any differences, you know.
Maybe more points in transition with you.
Maybe, you know, because that's my thing.
That was a problem last year. That's why I said that.
That's my thing. You know, I love to run. Sometimes when I grab the rebound, I'm trying to go. You know, because I believe that that's my strength. That's one of the best things that I do on the court. So that's why definitely that you know, I'm gonna for sure bring some points in transition.
And about your impressions from your new teammates?
I mean, since day one, they have welcomed me warmly, and I'm really happy that I'm playing with all these players, because when you look on the papers, I mean, this might be one of the best EuroLeague you know, teams in I don't know how many years ever. But 2009, 2010 Panathinaikos team was also huge team, a great team with a lot of experience, a lot of talent, a lot of great players. So that's why I feel like they are comparing those two teams, right? Us and 2009 and 2010 team. And I actually feel happy that they are comparing us to that team, because I really do believe that we have a lot of talent in this team. But it's not going to be easy this year, because I believe that every EuroLeague team will want to beat us, because we won last year. So that's why I think it will be really important, and it will be really hard to stay ready every game, but we have to do it.
And one of your teammates is Kostas Loukas, a legend for me of EuroLeague. Have you talked to him in the
Yes,
now?
of course. I've talked to everybody, and with Kostas we had the time, to talk, to chat a little bit. Obviously, I played a lot against him, but now being with him, obviously I need some time to learn. I know how he plays, but now being as his teammate, I need to learn, and I need some time, to adjust to the EuroLeague basketball again. Coming back after 7 years, it's not easy. It's not easy, so it will take some time. But when I adjust and when I feel more comfortable, then it will be good.
In Cyprus, you experienced for the first time in a game in front of Panathinaikos fans. How do you imagine your first game in the crowd at OAKA?
Oh, that's something that I ask all the time. How is it going to be like when we play here in OAKA? Because on the TV, it's amazing, but I feel like when you step on the court and when you feel the crowd and all the support that you have, how many, 20,000 people?
Yeah,
OAKA?
yeah.
Of 20,000 people, I'm getting even more excited.
And what do you know about the rivalry with Olympiacos? Have your teammates prepared you at all for these matches, or it's too soon?
Actually, most likely we will play in maybe 10-12 days, right, in the Super Cup. Obviously, I know how it goes, and it's going to be a tough game for sure, because I think they have got better, because us winning a EuroLeague championship last year, I think they took it personal, so they wanna, and Greek League too, so they wanna come back at us, they wanna beat us, but we are a good team, we are a great team, we have great players, and all games against Olympiacos, I believe it will be really fun.
I wanted to ask you about your contract. You signed up for a year. Does this mean that your goal is to return to the NBA at some point, or would you be positive about the possibility of staying for many years in Greece?
Who knows? Who knows? Obviously, I'm happy to be here. My home Istanbul is 55 minutes from here, by flight. It's really easy. But who knows? My really goal for this year, yes, I signed 1 year, and I'm fully committed to Panathinaikos right now, and I want to win here. I want to win all the cups that I can. And at the end of the season, we'll see how the things work out. But I can tell you that I have missed EuroLeague a lot, so we'll see.
And last question: what are your impressions of life in Greece so far these days?
Really I didn't spend too much time, because I was here for a couple of days. Then
go to Cyprus.
Yes, and then we got back, and then now we'll go again to Istanbul to play a game. But it's pretty similar. I love the food. The food is great. And everything has been great so far. So I'm, like I said, happy to be here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.